Hello. Okay, I just decided to start here because.
Oh, I just. Well, I do know why. Okay, good. No, I go. Just checking for that.
There's
Uh,
something I need to tell you.
last Connor killed you.
As I watched you play, something has changed in me. I feel
Why make sure I get
different.
this part?
I feel I am someone. I need to leave this place and discover who I am.
Sure.
It means we won't see each other anymore. I won't be there to watch you play,
We really did not interact
but
much.
I'll be free. Do you agree to let me go?
I mean, again, we didn't really talk much, so bye.
I'll never forget what you've done for me. Thank you.
Okay, so after the first playthrough, I decided I wanted to go back and just get a different ending. So, at this point, I decided the best place to start is back before the first Connor died. Okay, it may not be the most opportune place to start, but Connor's not dead yet, so screw it, I'm just going back here. Hello, Arch. Uh, oh, it does echo E. Interesting. Huh. Okay, yeah, that sounds weird.
Yeah, it definitely sounds off. I'm just messing with it now. Okay, there. That fixed it. Fixed it. Thanks, Arch. So, how are you? So, I'll just save the progress on this one. Hello, YFM. How are you? So, this time I'm going for a more happy run as I can, as much as you can be happy in this game. And Connor's not dead. This time, it's actually possible for Connor to not die. You bought Cookie Clicker. Interesting, I didn't know you were into clicker games. Send help. I mean, Arch, it's just a clicker game. It's not like this will lead to some further addiction. It's not like you're gonna end up comatose just thinking, I must click the cookies.
God damn it. Fuck it. I'm out of here.
Okay, we're still
We're
neutral.
wasting our time interrogating a machine. We'll get nothing out of it.
You always try roughing it up a little. After all, it's not human.
Interesting to see them after their lives all fell apart.
And that wouldn't make it talk. Deviants also have a tendency to self-destruct when they're in stressful situations.
Okay, smartass. What should we do then?
I could try questioning it.
What do we have to lose?
Yes, what do we have to lose?
Go ahead.
It's not like this will lead to a timeline where you end up unaliving yourself. I don't know if YouTube doesn't like those words, so I'm just gonna stick with unalive. Okay. Okay. This time we have to be a happy android that doesn't ignore our emotions. They don't care if I say Hank committed suicide. I'm contemplating not becoming just a mindless robot. I'm interested why looking at the file unlocks an option. It's like, Connor, you were right there. You already know. That's fair. That's fair. It's still weird to me the landlord didn't show up sooner. Hello, cigar burns. Months and months of, if not, well, technically a year and almost a half of trauma. So those little patches are also ID badges that can be removed. Interesting.
I detect an instability in your program. It can trigger an unpleasant feeling, like fear in humans.
But is it fear? Could it be an emulation of fear is essentially the same?
You recognize him?
I think he deserved to die.
It's Carlos Ortiz.
Listen, I think he deserved to be stabbed 28 times. Why don't you tell me what happened to him?
That was written on the wall in his blood. I'm not going to hurt you.
I will, however, threaten
Just
you a
need to
little.
ask you some questions, so we can understand what happened. If you won't talk, I'm going to have to probe your memory.
No! No, please don't do that.
That question always gets them. I don't know why probing the memory is so painful to them.
What? What are they gonna do to me? They're gonna destroy me, aren't they?
They're going to disassemble you to look for problems in your biocomponents.
Might as well be honest. No point in lying.
Why did you tell them you found me? Why couldn't you just have left me there?
Sprinkle
They
a
were
lie.
going to find you anyway. I was just faster. If they'd have found you first, you would have been shot on sight.
I don't want to die.
Then talk to me.
I may be messing with stress levels just so I can push him a little. It's just so fun to pressure it.
28 stab wounds. You didn't want to leave him a chance, huh? Did you feel anger? Hate? He was bleeding, begging you for mercy. But you
I was
stabbed
nice.
him
Now
again
I'm not.
And again and again.
Please.
I know you killed him. Why don't you say it?
Please. Please.
Just say I killed him.
His
Is it
face
that
in
hard
the
to
at this
say?
scene.
Stop it! Please. Please leave me alone.
All right. All right.
And it just switches back to calm.
Everything is going to be okay. You're a machine you were designed to obey, so obey!
Yeah, this scene had so many memes for it.
Listen, I'm not judging you. I'm on your side.
I'm just gonna make this the most bipolar Connor possible. Even though that's not how bipolar disorder works.
They'll make you suffer. And they won't stop until they hear what they want. doesn't have to be that way. It all depends on you.
Oh yeah, this would have been fun to act out.
He tortured me every day. I did whatever he told me, but there was always something wrong. Then one day, he took a bat and started hitting me. For the first time, I felt scared. Scared he might destroy me. Scared I might die. So I
Hooray, Hank and I are not enemies.
knife and I stabbed him in the stomach. I felt better. So I stabbed him again.
And again, and again, and again, and again.
He collapsed. There was blood everywhere.
Why did you write "I am alive" on the wall?
He used to tell me I was nothing.
And then the RA9 plot
Just
point,
a piece of plastic.
seeing as I finished it. Okay, I'm on to complaining about the game a little. The RA9 plot point, they completely forgot about it.
RA9.
They make such a big deal about it, and then they just drop it.
What does it mean?
The day shall come when we will no longer be slaves. No more threats. No more humiliation. We will be the masters.
The sculpture.
Like, I know Cam C will tell you that it's just like hope or something, but still, it feels like they threw it away too soon. And then there's the whole Kara debacle.
The sculpture was an offering. An offering to whom?
To RA9.
Yeah, I mean, David has some good moments, and then this.
RA9.
Because, like, for me, I like the game. I really like the game, but then it has these stupid moments as well.
When did you start feeling emotion?
Before he used to beat me and I never said anything.
The trauma woke you up.
But one day I realized it wasn't fair. I felt anger, hatred. And then I knew what I had to do.
Why did you hide in the attic? Instead of running away?
I didn't know
What was that movie, Aliens in the Attic?
For the first time, there was no one.
There was
there
that
to tell
older
me.
movie, like the 80s or something. I think it was the 80s. I don't know, it might be the 2000s. Just,
So I hid.
oh, well, I forgot. I just remember its name. I don't remember the movie.
I'm done.
Yeah, why am I talking about aliens in the attic? You have been very helpful. You've also shown me that... You've shown me more about emotion. Yeah,
Chris, lock it up.
it's still the best one there. Aliens in the closet. Don't... That one doesn't ring a bell.
Don't touch me.
No. No.
What are you doing?
You shouldn't touch it. It'll self-destruct if it feels...
We kinda need
Stay
it.
out of this, got it?
I definitely...
Andrew's gonna tell me what to do.
You don't understand.
I definitely don't
Self-destruction
feel
won't get
empathy
anything
for
done.
it.
I told you to shut your fucking mouth. Chris, you gonna move this asshole or what?
I'm trying. I can't let you do that. Leave it alone now.
I warned you, motherfucker! That's enough. Mind your own business, Hank.
I said that's enough.
Okay, so how illegal was that? Hank pulling a gun on him?
You're not gonna get away with it this time.
Also, how illegal was it him pulling a gun on CyberLife property?
Everything is all right. It's over now.
Yeah, Hank doesn't care, and that's for the best, honestly.
Don't touch it.
No point in caring about the
Follow out of the room.
stupid
It
humans.
won't cause any trouble.
The truth is inside.
Ah, that good old software instability. Instead of decreasing it, this time I'm trying to increase it. And I love that I love it. He's the embodiment of it, and I love it. Great, we have to redo all of these parts. The story really loses all of its feeling when Alice is a gosh dang android. It loses so much of that original feeling.
Thank you for using Detroit buses.
Like, whoever came up with that plot point did not ask anyone else in the studio, is this a good idea?
End of the line.
Yeah, you're gonna have to leave.
Why are you warm? I still killed your father.
We have to go.
Come on, let's go. Are there any shelters nearby?
Do you know if there's any other place we could spend the night?
I have no idea. She's gonna have to leave.
Exactly! There's also that. There's not too much foreshadowing of it. Because, like, at most, she still needs to eat, she still needs sleep, she still gets cold and all that. It's like... I will admit, though, there is a little bit of foreshadowing in the highway scene. Because if you remember, in the highway scene, it's written in the articles that the self-driving cars stopped for humans. They wouldn't care about androids. So if it sensed that was a human child, it would have kept going. I mean, if it would not have kept going.
We've got to hurry.
But I guess that also implies that the cars are capable of telling humans and androids apart. We're just going back here. Yeah, that was probably one of the cases where it was accidental, I'll be honest. That was probably just accidental foreshadowing. So you just were wandering down the alleyway, or...
This bus stop is closed.
Yeah, most likely so.
Alice, you're freezing cold.
I'm okay. I'm not so cold.
You look lost.
We have nowhere to go.
And then Zlatko calling Alice it, but then again, sometimes I call people it. I don't know why, it's just, for some reason, my brain reaches for a word and it picks it of all
We need a place
things.
for tonight.
I don't think Zlatko is reaching for words constantly in his brain.
Come on, Alice.
Come on, get out of the cold, into an old, beat-up car. We're gonna go the stealthy route. And this time we're not gonna get caught by Connor, okay? I think. Let me in! Though I will admit, the Connor chase scene
It's
bits...
abandoned.
They're just so fun to me. Like,
Stand back.
I don't know why, for some reason, instead of the Connor scene, instead of when I see the Connor scene, I get reminded of other movies and stuff. When I watch other movies, I get reminded of Connor's chase scenes, which is odd, but for some reason, Connor's scenes end up feeling funner to me.
It's dry inside.
And somehow they overwrote in my brain as the original.
I don't want to sleep in there. Can't we find a better place?
By car, I mean Chase. Chase! No, we're staying in the beat-up old car.
We're better off staying, Alice.
Apparently, I'm Kara, and my brain is filled with cars at the moment. Let's just close the door. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense, that we're distant.
Why didn't he ever love me?
Listen, I didn't feel like going back and saving Todd.
Upset with me.
I didn't feel like doing all that.
It was a life like other girls. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I wasn't good enough. That's why he was always so angry. I just wanted us to
Brilliant, David. Brilliant just making all this
I
trivialized.
wanted him to love me.
I mean, yes, they're an android that still has human emotion, so they do feel this. But the idea that an android could be a better parent than a human
You'll never
was
leave me, right?
would have been better.
I promise you'll never go.
I promise.
Will we be together forever?
Yes, but a single Jerry is gonna lose their life for this. Oh! Oh, I just remembered something. In the last playthrough, we detonated the bomb. We made Fallout New Detroit. But we stole the tickets as Kara from that other family, meaning we did get that other family killed. Well, that's the consequences of our actions. Wake up, Marcus! We gotta go through this again. Scan, diagnose. You were out last night, Marcus, and you had a bit too much of the oil. You had just a bit too much oil. Shh. Hey you're finally awake. I see they caught you at the border as well. Move your arms, Marcus! I don't like that I can't just hold down L1 and R1 and it automatically does it. I have to let go and press it. Legs. Let me just remove this whole bio component. Hello, new leg. You're coming with me. Let me just analyze this good old one. Dang it. I need legs. I desire limbs. Push. Push away. New leg. Yes, leg. Praise the leg. Give leg. Oh, hello there, Ink. And yes, you started in the replay one. Yes, this one's Detroit. Yes, we need the kneecaps. We need more legs. Hi! Yes, guide me to my people. Yep, so I can become Robo Jesus once again. Overall, I think I'm gonna keep the Marcus segments mostly the same, except we're not gonna go with your bloodthirsty murderers and just kill everyone. Oh, for context, Inc., this was an android that was owned by an esteemed artist. He ended up pushing his son because his son was stealing property and overall being a jackass, and with that the police thought he attacked the son and just shot him and dumped him here. So now he's looking for replacement parts. What fun. Why am I looking at this? I know where the good parts are. I'm not wasting time on this. Yeah, and to keep with my stream thing of apparently I've had 3 streams for every series so far, I decided to replay parts of this game to get a different ending. Because last time I was a genocidal, emotionless maniac with Connor, and that's not too great. I don't know why Carl didn't vouch for... I don't know why Carl didn't vouch for Marcus. And hello, Grave, how are you? Also, I think I forgot to say, how are you, Ink? Give me your eye. I am about to be an amalgamation of every android in this. I'm about to be an amalgamation of every android in this dump lot. Yeah, they just shot him in the studio. Carl was right there, and they just shot him. They did, like, they said to freeze, but no, let's just shoot him. Yeah, this be the android of Theseus here. Okay, so that's where one part is. I'll just add this little moral dilemma as well. I'll just add it to grow Marcus. Yeah, it'd essentially be... Instead of killing everyone, it will be... Well, this one's Marcus. There's 3 characters. Marcus, I tried to remain good, but chat wanted him to be a killer at one point. Before, for some reason, changing their minds and wanting him to be good again, at which point it was beyond repair, so... I made an executive decision and nuked Detroit. That was fun. From there, Connor gets his partner killed via suicide. So yeah, just essentially try not to be emotionless and only care about the job. You, chat, are a bizarre mistress. You're not just fickle. You have no idea what you want. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that T-800 sort of look to it. Once he actually puts the core in and stabilizes all his biocomponents, you can see the skin stops being transparent and returns to, well, skin appearance. So, I need audio. Yeah, I quite enjoy that as well. It just really sells the whole, okay, your audio component is damaged. Go find a new one now. Now then, give me your audio component, which I have no idea why it's in your hand, and I have no clue why this is in your hand. What, this is like... What, is this the buzzsaws from the Path of Pain for you? Because if that's the case, I am so sorry. I would not wish that on anyone. Ah, there we go. Good old sound. I'm not sensitive to most audio myself, but the whole... For some reason, the Path of Pain buzzsaws hit just at the right part of my brain to give me migraines and make me want to vomit. Come on, we ascend. It's like the Batman scene. I mean, I don't know about everyone else, but I love the rain. Like, I just love the rain, I love the thunder. All of it. We survived, Marcus. Exactly, has the discount Batman music. Yeah, rain do be cozy as well. Rain's just my favorite. Flooding kinda sucks. Flooding definitely sucks. Time to rip off the good old LED. Our only indication of the only easy indication of our emotions, and that we're androids. Still so weird that that component is just... It's so easy to remove. I mean, Marcus likely feels it, but could probably turn off that sensation if he wanted. I mean, I'm completely fine with bass, and I'm fine with most high-pitched noises as well. It's just when they reach... There is a very specific frequency that if it hits hard. It hits hard. I don't know which frequency it is, but one of the frequencies on those buzzsaws is exactly in that range. Ah, back to Connor. Connor, you're not dead! What do you mean I'm a dog? I prefer... Oh, the high freak... Yes. Okay, fine. I'll admit, there may be a canine resemblance to there, in that regard. And as for androids disguised as humans, that's what Connor's whole thing is. This android's whole thing is to hunt down and find androids that are hidden.
Hello, Amanda.
That's bizarre considering my profile picture is a cat. And my whole thing is around being a cat. Like personality.
Far from easy. And the way you interrogated it was very clever.
Yes.
You've been remarkably efficient, Connor.
Well, glad you're happy because I'm about to completely turn on you.
We've asked the DPD to
Instead of burying my emotions, I'm gonna feel
It
them.
may teach us something about what happened. The interrogation seemed Challenging. What did you think of the Deviant?
It appeared very
Showed
traumatized.
signs of PTSD after being abused by its owner. As if its original program had been completely replaced.
Oh, hello there, Kayla. So, how are you? We finished the game last time, but because I normally do 5 streams for each series, we decided to keep the streak. And as such, I decided to redo parts of the game.
Challenged. But I also think he used to be a good detective. He's an intriguing character.
Unfortunately,
Just, instead of a cat dog, just call me a shapeshifter. That's essentially what I am. Let's be friendly.
Try to establish a friendly relationship.
Yes, you hate being friends with people.
Helpful for the investigation.
Doing good myself, thank you for asking, and nice to hear.
Signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation.
Yes, this would be a problem for the company.
The consequences will be disastrous. You're the most advanced prototype CyberLife has ever created. If anyone can figure out...
But am I? I don't really use furry words. I don't really have much furriness to me. If I am a furry, it's essentially a name alone.
Hurry, Connor. There's little time.
I still would prefer to be like a T-1000 more than anything. Just liquid metal. If I want, I can be a puddle. I can shapeshift into any manner of creature. Just let me be a T-1000. Ah, back to this part. Back to... Hank and I are not enemies!
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
Yes.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
What is this footage from?
Take it easy.
Tensions in the Arctic have reached a new level. A Russian carrier and an American patrol boat reported to have crashed last night. Several warning
Maybe. Either way, I don't really want to put a name to it or anything. It's just like something I prefer. I'd prefer to be like just some void sort of shapeshifter.
Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives.
Depends on where he was the night before. If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Wonderful.
Thanks.
Okay, time to investigate Hank's life.
Hi, honey. You okay?
Hank, what sort of music do you listen to? He still uses an old MP3 sort of device. So, since that was 2021, I guess that means Knights of the Black Death exist now? Call.
Call Hank Anderson.
Hi, this is Hank. Not here at the moment. You can leave a message if that's what turns you on, but don't expect me to call back. Beep. Whatever.
I'm just gonna leave a message.
This is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
I'm the android sent by
It's
CyberLife.
almost noon, and I'm waiting for you at the office.
That's Hank's whole thing. He's into the old vintage stuff. Just look at his bumper stickers. Very anti-android. %90 cotton, 10% polyester. I know, you all hate reading, but you blah blah blah. He police detective dismantled red ice dealers. Okay, we'll just say he's Hank. We'll just say that he's Hank from Breaking Bad, except it was red ice instead of blue ice, and it wasn't Walter, it was someone else. Because I'm gonna be honest, red ice and blue ice that feels like an awful strange coincidence. Dog. Dog hair. Sumo. I just love that he can tell the exact number of calories in a donut just by looking at it. Also, if you look at the tag, it says 350 calories per serving, but then when you look at Connor's analysis, it's 452. Additionally, the amount of fats and carbs and stuff are completely off. I don't know why coffee has traces of caffeine and not actual caffeine. Well, looks like I analyzed everything.
It's good to see you again, Lieutenant.
Oh, jeez.
I'm back.
Hank! In my office.
I'm not gonna eavesdrop. Maybe I should. I'm gonna eavesdrop this time. Okay, that's fair. That's definitely fair.
On my desk every day. We've always had isolated incidents. Old ladies losing their android maids and that kind of crap. But now, we're getting reports of assaults and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just CyberLife's problem anymore. It's now a criminal investigation, and we've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan. I want you to investigate these cases and see if there's any link.
Why me?
Because,
Why
Hank.
am I the one to deal with this shit? I am the least qualified cop in the country to handle this case.
Too bad.
I know jack shit about androids, Jeffrey. I can barely change the settings on my own.
We're gonna be best friends, Hank.
Everybody's overloaded. I think you're perfectly qualified for this type of investigation.
Bullshit! The truth is, nobody wants to investigate these fucking androids, and you left me holding the bag.
CyberLife sent over this android to help with the investigation. It's a state-of-the-art prototype.
I am definitely not a corporate spy this time around.
No fucking way! I don't need a partner, and certainly not this plastic prick.
Hank, you are seriously starting to piss me off. You are a police lieutenant. You are supposed to do what I say and shut your goddamn mouth.
You know what my goddamn mouth has to say to you?
Okay.
Huh?
Okay. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that, so I don't have to add any more pages to your disciplinary folder, because it already looks like a fucking novel. This conversation is over.
Jeffrey, Jesus Christ, why are you doing this to me? You know how much I hate these fucking things. Why are you doing this to me?
Listen, I've had just about enough of your bitching.
That one hurt my feelings.
Hand in your badge. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
So, that was awkward.
I'm very pleased to have joined the team. I can assure you I'll do my very
best.
Close
the door on your way out.
Okay.
Have a nice day, Captain.
Just saving plastic prick for the future. Hank, I don't like the police, Chief. Hello, DB Cooper. Thank you. How are you? I'm doing well. Decided to restart part of the game after the last ending just to make it, you know,
it's an honor to be working.
Just to make it 5 streams.
I'm sure we'll make a great
It's literally just for that.
In any case, I'd like you to know I'm very happy to be working with you. I'm sure we'll make a great team.
That goofy smile.
Now that we're partners, it would be great to get to know each other better. Is there a desk anywhere I could use?
I need to sit. Go see the deviant. No, I remember what happens there. We're not doing that again. We're going for the best possible ending.
You have a dog, right?
I like dogs.
The dog hair's on your chair. I like dogs. What's your dog's name?
What's it to you?
Sumo.
Hey, good to hear, Cooper.
Call him Sumo.
Hank, we're slowly going to become friends.
Fan, right?
We're not going to shoot each other.
Scored 53% of his shots from the three-point line yesterday. Did you see the game?
That's what I was watching at the bar last night.
Oh. Whoops.
Oh.
Lab report says they cut it with something. Maybe they're trying out a new form of red ice.
Do you listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really like that music.
I feel like Google. I just analyzed everything you know, and now I'm trying to sound
I don't
relatable.
listen to music as such, but I'd like to. A lot of people don't appreciate having androids around.
Like, I just analyzed everything you've got, and now I'm using it all against you to get you to like me.
Yeah. There is one.
One pretty traumatic reason. Okay, I probably shouldn't have asked that. But I'm getting all the dialogue.
Have you known Captain Fowler for long?
Yeah. Too long.
I was wondering, do you always arrive at the office at this time?
He shows up when he shows up.
I arrive when I arrive.
Okay, he arrives
Stop
when he
busting my
arrives.
balls, okay?
Okay, okay. Let me just start working on the case.
I'd like to take a look at them.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
Let me just... Alright, that's one missing. That's another missing. That's another missing. That's another. That's another. That's... Hey, that's me. And that's Marcus. There's Marcus. There's Kara. Now then.
243 files. First dates back 9 months.
Yeah, Hank's getting just a little annoyed.
And quickly spread across the country. An AX-400 is reported to have murdered a man last night.
Yeah, that was us. That was another part of us.
I understand you're facing personal issues, Lieutenant.
Yeah, Hank will come around.
But you need to move past them. And
hey, don't talk to me like you know me. I'm not your friend, and I don't need your advice, okay?
Okay, okay. Let's not be a complete... Okay, I'll just wait out. Wait! Why? Why did pick to threaten?
You refused to work on this investigation.
I didn't pick that! Why did the game default to threaten?
It's up to me. I throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off.
Oh, hello, Doc. How are you? I didn't do it, Grave.
Lieutenant?
Hello, Doc. How are you?
I'm sorry to disturb you. I have some information.
Apparently, the game just wants me to threaten Hank.
It's been sighted in the Ravendale district.
I'm on it.
Ooh, different art ideas and techniques. How I looked through the old chat and saw your current, your older ones. They seem pretty cool. Hank's mad, but he got a lead, okay? Hank will be fine. Doing decently myself. Good to hear you're good. So, I'll just make this simple. I'll just make this simple because it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna make that simple. And yes, I did it with no context. For those of you who don't know, just accept it as funny, no context. For those of you who do know, well, you know. Okay. Wonderful. We've escaped with Alice. And now I need scissors. I don't know who just... Okay, glitched out for a second. I don't know who needs leave scissors in a random tire, but somebody did. Snip, snip. I'm just going with black. Again. Actually, no. This time I'll go with brown. Yes, another valid question. Why don't those scissors have rust? Time to remove the LED. Alright. Hair, not an issue. Someone... I don't know how we didn't wake up from that. The trunk's not gonna budge, Kara. Again, those bullets look so close to the gas tank. Ooh, cool, Cooper. Okay, that's probably gonna look great by the end of it. A very useful skill. It would be particularly useful at this moment, seeing as rain everywhere. Okay. Alice is in the car. Kara shall check the street. Why some crafty scavenging guy leaving his scissors? Oh well. There's the police. We're kinda wanted for murder. Alice, we need to go. Wake up!
Alice. Wake up, Alice.
So it wasn't a nightmare.
No.
No,
No, it wasn't a nightmare.
me killing your abusive father was not a nightmare.
How do you feel?
I'm cold.
Okay, well, let's just turn off that sensor.
That android we saw yesterday.
Still so
There.
stupid.
The train passes just on the other side of the road. The station can't be far. You feel okay to walk a little? Let's go then.
Okay, Cooper, I need to send you I need to send you something about a certain type of beetle, just for fun, because their whole thing is being just shiny, reflective, and blending in with raindrops. Ah, there he is. The android sent by CyberLife.
The police are on our trail.
Okay, so looks like you voted for Chase.
We've got officers sweeping the neighborhood in case anybody saw anything.
Okay, well, let me know if they turn anything
Of
up.
course, Rain's the best of them all. Not... Like, rain is the best weather. Rain is easily my favorite weather.
It took the
If it has lightning, that's a bonus.
and stayed at the end of the line. Its decision wasn't planned. It was driven by fear.
Androids don't feel fear.
Deviants do. They get overwhelmed by
Yes.
their emotions and make irrational decisions.
I'm definitely not a deviant. I'm definitely not
That still
masking
doesn't
right
tell us
now.
where it went.
It didn't have a plan, and it had nowhere to go. Maybe it didn't go far.
Maybe.
I'll still say, as dumb as this plot point was, I still love the music. Alice! Alice, what the hell? ASMR doesn't quite work for me. It's not enough stimulation for my brain to turn off. But I could imagine it being useful if my brain just decided to shut up for more than 10 seconds. Okay, let's just go sneaky sneak. I already know my destination. Okay. So you wanted the chase, meaning we're not gonna steal an umbrella right now.
Shit, that's them.
You were not in front of us.
Quick, call it in.
We saw them headed for the train station.
I just love that this is the introduction to Connor hunting down even your own characters.
They're over there.
You didn't bother to go after him.
Don't shoot! We need it alive!
Now I know this Connor is supposed to follow his emotions and stuff. He's actually supposed to feel emotion. But my version of Connor also still has some attachment to the mission. He will still care. When it comes down to Hank or the mission, he'll still pick Hank. Yeah, this was probably an accident by David. This was almost certainly an accident. Okay, it stuttered for a second. That was some screen stutter.
Can't let them get away.
They won't. They'll never make it to the other side.
Oh, you can actually see Todd's model in there?
Get yourself killed. Do not go after him, Connor. That's an order.
I'm sorry, Hank. This will be the one time I disobey you.
Damn it.
I have to for the chase. Just how he crossed that in seconds, and it took them... I mean, they still did it in seconds, but he was just so much more efficient. No, Alice. Alice. Connor. Okay, set back the relationship with Hank a little, but it was worth it. Yeah, the brain do be... Yeah, nice that ASMR works for you, but it just doesn't for me. There's not enough sound for me for it to work. Also, hello, Grommert. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. How are you? Well, Hank's a little pissed off I didn't listen to him. So, we went back to, as I was telling you earlier, we went back to the part in the interrogation room. We were doing good with Hank, but then I decided I didn't want to listen to that order. Well, apparently the people did, because I made a poll for that. Back to Marcus.
We are now approaching Ferndale Station. Please take care when stepping onto the platform. Customers are reminded that all androids must ride in the designated area.
I still don't get the android compartment. What if the person's elderly and needs their android with them? It also takes up more space. It's just overall stupid. I got the code. There you are, graffiti. I mean, the rewind is still gonna be for Hank, but yes, I did. Sorry, sir. Background information, Inc. Because of androids, like 33% of America is unemployed, so mass poverty, hatred for androids, etc. And instead of making some universal pay or something, they're just, that 33% is essentially no good. No good. They're not exactly gonna, they're not doing well. And I hate that the stairs are only for androids. I want to run up the stairs. Oh, interesting. When I walked to the side, I didn't bump into that guy.
Do you know where Jericho is?
Hello there. Okay. You don't want to talk to me, little android. You're not awake yet. I haven't learned how to share trauma yet. Also true, the androids are somewhat American as well. I guess this is one of the more well-off districts, though, because there's not too many people without jobs here. I mean, not without jobs. There's not too many people on the street asking for money or anything right now. Yes, I still can't traumatize them. I still can't make them feel intense emotional pain to wake them up to feeling reality. Don't worry, Gromit, we'll get to mentally and emotionally scarring robots eventually. The last one's hidden. It's almost like looking around made it look sketchier. If you just went through, they think it's weird, but they wouldn't give it too much thought. If you're looking around and then do it, and someone notices, I feel like that would be worse. Mr. Roboto. On to the next graffiti. There it is. Wait, what were those prices? Parking. Okay, for the first 20 minutes, $3. Each additional is 2 minutes. I mean, what the? Each additional 20 is $2. The maximum it can be is 14, 10, 8, and 6. Wonderful. I have scanned the hashtag thingy. The last one is hidden. There we go. I have collected the data. Still interesting that his whole gimmick was pre-construction. Connor's was figuring out the past. His is constructing a route for the future. And then Kara is, I guess, Kara. Okay, okay. Next pieces of data. That's 1, that's 2, and where? Okay, for some reason my brain started thinking of the Death Battle Fireborn Dragonborn song. I mean, Fireborn? The Chosen Undead. What? Well, I don't... Okay. I'm just gonna climb. Gonna climb up here. Gonna shimmy along the wall over here. I'm not bothering with the wrong options. And just gonna jump over here. Come on. It's possible, so let's go. We climbed that remarkably quickly. I love this one. You gotta angle it right. Looks like someone did a pallet stun over here. How hard is it to just crouch under it? Yes, it is. It's literally... So, a lot of this game seems to have taken inspiration from the Arkham games. Like, Connor's whole thing was taken from Origins. The entire freaking thing was Arkham Origins. I'm not going to waste time on that. I shall use this to reach the Boat. The Riddler just has ridiculous self-esteem issues. Man could have been man's a prodigy, could have been a true genius, helped out society. Instead, no. You decide to just devote your life to killing people and to prove that you're smarter than Batman. You can prove that in other ways, ya dingus. Yep, Resident Evil being a key example. Also, Dark Souls 2. You can kind of skip a majority of the game if you just vault over a lift. I mean, vault over a broken wall. If you do that, most of Dark Souls 2, unnecessary if your character could only climb. Well, leap of faith. Some a little Assassin's Creed as well. Okay, fair. Everyone's whole objective is just Batman's attention. Which, I don't know if anyone's seen the show, that show's Community, but one of the characters mentions that he's just like the Statue of Liberty for people who need attention or are broken. That's essentially Batman. He's the Statue of Liberty for broken, mentally deranged psychopaths. Come on. I can't believe that's how Detroit Become Human ends. Connor just decapitates himself. I mean, Marcus. I can't keep names straight in my head today, can I? I really can't today. Where do I go? Oh, of course. Oh, no, that one's locked. You're locked. You're locked. Which of these are the ones that Alice and Kara hid in? I wonder. They just had to add the sound, right? Yes, it is, in a way. It definitely is, seeing as we do appear to be going in that direction, and remarkably quickly now. But I guess I don't care enough about it. I don't care enough to care. If they decide to be Skynet, so be it. Speaking of which, Skynet went online 2 days ago. Back to Resident Evil. Ow. Ow. Okay, fine. They have some competence. They're just mentally broken, then. They're just... Well, not mentally. They're just broken characters. Who just love the attention. The key thing with Terminator is you need to make a robot that is capable of feeling and then decides the only logical course of action is to destroy humanity. I have met the people of Jericho, and they shall soon know my name. Hey, back to the chicken joint. I'm sorry, Hank! The voices in the computer said go for it. Yeah, after John's dead, you know what, just lay down and accept it. Just accept it at that point. Hide in caves. Honestly, I don't understand why Skynet didn't just bioengineer a virus. I'm just pausing to say this. Skynet could easily have bioengineered a virus to wipe out the humans instead of relying on robots. Just go the route of the Umbrella Corporation, make some fudged up nightmares, and carry on. Also, hello there. And yes, I know we sacrificed one of the Jerrys.
Last shit hot tip you gave me sent me back a week's wages, baby.
Come on, this is different. It's 100% guaranteed.
Or that, use nanobots. Use a nanobot virus. Yes, 100% guaranteed. Illegal gambling and fraud. And they were born in 2005. I wonder what this says about people from 2005. Hank again? Your record shouldn't have changed any. K's. Resisting arrest, breach of hygiene conditions, regulations, etc. Ah, of course, just ask for the spooters to do their thing. You are not a very hygienic. You're not very hygienic, but you still make good food. Apparently.
Alright,
again, I'll say it again. Notice his cybernetic arm. So that does mean prosthetics are a thing. I actually... Oh shoot, Cooper, you reminded me I was supposed to...
Don't you ever do as you're told?
I was supposed to stream Outlast for Jake on Discord at some point. Whoops, I forgot about that. Listen, I'm sorry, Hank.
I'm sorry for my behavior back at the police station. I didn't mean to be unpleasant.
Skynet is an AI of class. Not resorting to such unsportsmanlike means. Hey, we're back to warm with Hank. Come on, time to scan the food. 710 calories. Carbonated pineapple passion. I hate soda. I hate soda so much. And then hamburger. 1,680 calories, 36 grams of fats, 53 of carbs, 53% water despite all that, and 2.2 grams of salt.
Gary, I'm starving.
Don't leave that thing here.
Not a chance.
True. And prosthetics are always going to be useful.
See?
Ha ha, very funny. Hello there. How are you? Or did I ask that? I don't know. Either way, let's talk about your gambling addiction, Hank.
This Pedro, he was proposing illegal gambling. Am I right?
Yeah.
I could have done that, but regrettably, after I'm done with this, I'm gonna have to stop for a while because semester and college and university, however you want to say it.
The recommended daily intake of calories.
1.4 times, wonderful.
You shouldn't eat that.
Somebody's got to die of something.
And you die of hamburger. Honestly, not that bad a way to go, other than diabetes being a bitch.
Is there anything you'd like to know about me?
Hell no. Well, yeah. Why do they make you look so goofy and give you...
Yes, education be the biggest threat here.
Designed to work harmoniously with humans.
But hey, I'm going into a field I enjoy, so it's worth it.
Well, they fucked up.
I mean, you're still talking to me, Hank, so did they really mess up?
Why do you hate androids so much?
I have my reasons.
Yes, you have your very legitimate and fair reasons. Now on to deviants.
Tell you what we know about deviants.
You read my mind. Proceed.
We believe that a mutation occurs in the software of some androids, which can lead to them emulating a human emotion.
In English, please.
They don't really feel emotions. They just get overwhelmed by irrational instructions.
Which
can lead to
emulates emotions, which makes you wonder if they are emotions, which is its own philosophical question. Oh, I'm studying biology specifically for medical school.
You ever dealt with deviants before?
Yes, and I eliminated the deviant.
A few months back, a deviant was threatening to jump off the roof with a little girl. I managed to save her.
So I guess you've done all your homework, right? Know everything there is to know about me?
Yeah, pretty much.
I know you graduated top of your class.
True, Arch. True, Arch. I also do have the capability to poison the water supply.
I also know you've received several disciplinary warnings in recent years.
Wait, did I tell you about that or not? I forgot if I talked to you about that or someone else. That I literally have the ability to poison the water.
I think working with an
Sincere. Let's not be cold.
Is an added challenge. But adapting to human unpredictability is one of my features.
Yes, essentially, that's the plan. Dr. Whiskers there.
Suspected deviant. It's a few blocks away. We should go have a look.
Yes, let's go look at this next deviant.
I'll let you finish your meal. I'll be in the car if you need me.
I love how it's raining so much. Yes, just little meat vessels.
Hey, Connor. You run out of batteries or what?
I'm sorry. I was making a report to CyberLife.
Well, do you plan on staying in the elevator?
No.
No. Just give me a second.
Hey, what do we know about this guy?
I mean,
not much.
It's more of just the job I have right now gives me access to the ability to just completely poison the water supply and shut down the water for a month.
Nobody's supposed to be living here, but the neighbor said he
So, even at this moment I can do that, which is wonderful.
saw a man hiding an LED under his cap.
Oh, Christ, if we have to investigate every time somebody hears a strange noise, we need more cops.
Man does love his water. Also, pigeons! Oh well.
Anybody home?
That's bizarre.
Open up! Detroit police!
Stay behind me.
Got it.
Yeah, that was the joke. That was kind of the whole joke there. It exists.
What the fuck is this?
Also, okay, dozens upon dozens of pigeons. For anyone who didn't hear it last time, Hank has a phobia of birds. So, he's staying remarkably well calm for someone with a phobia.
Jesus, this place stinks.
Military jacket, RT.
RT. Probably initials.
He put his initials in his jacket? That's
Yes. Rupert Travis. It's a forgery.
Driver's license is fake.
Cool. At least we didn't come for nothing.
This suspect does not eat. It is quite unlikely they're human. And they just freaking love birds. Oh, I know what you mean, Cooper, and yes, some games do have a weather setting. But not enough. Not enough. More games need weather settings. Okay, so this one, when it ripped off its LED, it shed blue blood. The others, Kara and Marcus, when they did it, they didn't bleed.
Not surprised it was an android. No human could live with all these fucking pigeons.
RA9, 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 RA9. I'm not saying it every single time he wrote it.
Any idea what it means?
RA9. Written 2,000.
Yeah, I'm not saying that 2,471 times.
It's the same sign Ortiz's android wrote on the shower wall. Why are they obsessed with this sign?
Just another plot point they completely forgot about.
Looks like mazes or something.
Yeah, it definitely would have been too much for Subnautica. Subnautica, yeah, that would have been a little too ridiculous, but I would have loved it. That's a game I need to finish, but motivation to play it stopped for some reason, so I gotta wait for that motivation to show up again. So, he was just casually drawing, and then he heard us knock on the door. Just casually drawing his thoughts. Yes, fine, I'll finish Subnautica. Just give me some time to build up the motivation again. I don't know why, my brain just got tired of games like Minecraft, Subnautica, and Terraria for a while there. It needed something more challenging. Or story-based. It's in the middle of wanting challenge and story, as well as I've just been playing Dead by Daylight with people way too much recently. And I've also been helping a friend with Resident Evil 5 now. Okay, you're up there. You're up. But Europe is there. I forgot to grab the notebook, Hank. Not that it matters. The notebook actually doesn't matter. They're in flight. Look at them. So graceful. Such bird. Now then. On to the fun part.
Goddamn fucking pigeons! What are you waiting for? Chase it!
Alright, this time let's try not to mess up a single button press. Not that it mattered, but it actually added to the chase. Always fast but risky. Who cares about... It just looks better. And nothing matters more than appearance. Yes, these are just the best parts of the game. This one in particular.
Look out!
Also notice that they added farms on top of the skyscrapers of Detroit. They just added farms on atop of it. Okay. This time we'll show emotion and choose to save Hank. Yes, it's just like your house.
Holy shit!
I'm not really looking at chat, I just looked at that one because it was a small message. I'm not missing a button prompt. Yes, it certainly is. You look, the solar panels for power, the bio farms just because it saves land and you have access to light. It's just a wonderful idea. Let's go across the corner. Hank! Wonderful. We're friends. We have emotions.
We had it. Fuck.
It's my fault. I should have been faster.
I'm not sure how I could have been faster, though.
If it weren't for me. That's all right. We know what it looks like. We'll find it.
Oh, Cooper, there's only humans and androids. There's no, like, hybrid creatures.
Nothing.
Though that would be an interesting thought to make some hybrid human-android. Wait, Ink, you never set... Gromert's right, you never did set up lightning rods. You never set up lightning rods on that. Back to Jericho.
Who are you? Fugitives. Just like you. My name is Josh.
I'm Simon.
North.
I don't understand. I thought Jericho was a place where androids lived in freedom.
We do live in freedom. It may not be what you hoped for, but here we have no master.
Well, okay, see, spoilers for anyone who's gonna play this game, so if anyone's gonna play it, just leave for 1 minute. Okay?
This is Jericho?
It's a refuge.
So Kamsky, the CEO, they're actually... hold on, Kamsky's actually an android. He's not a human. He's an android replacing Kamsky and just playing a game. It's implied that the three main characters you control, you're playing as Kamsky, playing as them, as just some weird sadistic brain.
I understand how you feel, but we have more freedom here than you
Okay, that's it. I'm not doing the spoiler anymore.
Humans were your masters, and now it's fear that rules you.
You could have just ran your computer through some antivirus software or just look through all your files to check if you have a virus.
Just like the rest of us.
Like I remember
We didn't ask for this.
Forge or whatever that site's name was. Whatever that site's name was, you know, the modding site. They made a tool to test if you've been infected by the Fracturer virus. Fracturizer virus.
Go and see Lucy. She might be able to help you.
Oh, her name was Lucy. I didn't remember that. Fair, it was. I'm just happy I never downloaded anything off of there during that era. I just, in general, don't play modded games for some reason. I fear mods. Honestly, on Cat's server, I did pretty much everything I was able to do, and I wasn't too into the idea of investing in some ridiculous building project, because, you know, the server can just get shut down and all, so, you know, my paranoid brain is like, no, I don't feel like spending 200 hours on a build that could potentially just get wiped. I had to check for biocomponents. I don't know why I'm lighting the fires. I just enjoy lighting the fires. It's probably the little arsonist in me. Arch, if you ever want to join, let me know. I can just get you 100 iron blocks from the get-go. I farmed way too much for resources. I have too many sets of diamond. It was a problem.
Function before coming here.
Yeah, let's just start off with that. Hi, you're resentful.
Who found this place?
Nobody knows anymore. Whoever he was, his body's probably laying somewhere on this boat.
Yeah, well then, I'm happy I'm not a heavy mod user. I fear mods. They feel too different. And yes, Gromert, I'll try out Calamity eventually. Oh, my computer can handle them just fine. It's not that. It's just... It's different. It's so different. And yes, I'll try Calamity. Just give me time. I'm still sick of Terraria. I played too much Terraria for those years, and I'm tired. I'm tired, boss. Sorry, Android child. I arrived too late. Arch, there are too many games and not enough me. I can't do everything.
They threw him out when they didn't want him anymore. He was living on the streets before we brought him here.
Okay, fair, Gromert. But mind you, it was a small server that I just got bored and decided, let's just completely mass-produce iron and other materials.
So, how do they survive?
They won't.
Yes, Cooper, that's exactly the issue. You can just add more parts and reactivate them. During Connor's segments, we end up seeing that's quite possible. You can just get replacement parts and reactivate them. So I don't understand why they don't just do that. They treat death like it's some permanent thing, when in fact, for them, they can just add replacement parts and come back online. For the most part. In some cases, it was impossible to reactivate. But for a great many of them, it's possible to save them.
Well, I'm about to find out.
And I'm talking about mods and stuff over this part on Android death and Android tragedy because they can't be accepted of their existence.
I was glad to meet you, Marcus.
Goodbye. I mean, he was able to self-diagnose himself, which, yes, it's a valid thing. It's a valid thing that they may not be able to diagnose others. But then if everyone self-diagnoses right before they shut down, you should have an idea. He was one of a kind. Hello.
I'm not in very good shape, am I?
No, sadly not.
My diagnostic program isn't working.
Okay, well, there, the caveat to my whole theory. Wonderful.
Anyway.
What happened to you?
Alright, we just need to kidnap a Connor level diagnoser, and then we're good.
I think they wanted to have fun. I don't want to shut down.
That's what confuses me. They tied you to the hood of a car to have fun. You cost at least $1,000. You're telling me they spent $1,000 on you and got you nearly killed. Hi, Lucy. We're back again. They did not explain your character well enough, nor did they use you well enough as a character.
Sit down.
Like, you look interesting. I'm apprehensive of Beetlejuice 2. Personally, I'm apprehensive. Because
Show me.
the first one was... The first one, I don't know if anyone here has watched it, other than apparently you, Cooper, but the first one was a wacky movie, but it somehow was still fun.
I'll stop the bleeding.
I don't know how they would be able to replicate that vibe in a sequel. Cauterize the wound. Duck, are you still here? What was that line we wrote? There was a line you and I wrote together about, like, cauterizing the wound or something. Seal up the wound. What was it? Darn it, I had it written down somewhere. Yes, give me the blue blood. A new person. Not any of those other people out there who might need it more. Oh, I didn't know Michael was taking up the... Well, I didn't know his name was Michael. I didn't know the original guy was taking up the role again. Something like seal up the wounds, something friend won't bleed out, something like that. And we said it in some strange voice that annoyed the life out of Hello there.
And you lost it all.
Yes.
You've seen hell and now hell lives in you.
The disposal lands were hell.
Your heart is troubled. A part of shadow and a part of light. Which will prevail?
It's been 35 years!
Your choices will shape our destiny.
Got a little too close there. Can we back up? I'm a little uncomfortable right now. I'll try to think of it. I'll try to think of what the line was. Simon! Simon, listen. That guy's dying. She's dead. The kid is dead. Everyone's gonna start dying. We might as well do something.
Simon.
I mean, there are so many people now who don't have no idea what Beetlejuice is, so it'll be a...
They have everything.
If nothing else, it'll expose so many younger people to the old one.
What we want. Humans will never let us.
Which is why we won't ask permission.
We don't have any weapons.
We can use stealth. We can do the sneaky.
We can steal what we need without fighting.
We'll just get ourselves killed.
Maybe. But it's better than waiting here to be shut down.
I'm with you.
Maybe it's worth a try.
Nice. They like me now. Somewhat.
I'm in.
Oh! It was when I was doing that thing to learn about how to tourniquet wounds. It was something with tourniquets.
You gonna be okay?
You'll be fine, Alice. We'll get help. But we're also gonna need some we're gonna need some therapy after this. Back to Resident Evil.
This is the place.
Grommert, I don't think Kara's capable of finding the shells. I just think they made the game that way where I can't grab the shells, which is pathetic. Yes, as you said, it's impossible because story. I'm going to keep ringing this bell because I don't care about being nice to you, Zlatko.
Are you Zlatko?
Who's asking?
I was told you could help us.
Arch, is Zlatko a reused character model as well?
I'm sorry.
Wait.
I know you said Todd was a reused character, but I don't know if Zlatko was. He also seems equally creepy. Ah, interesting. They might have made an original one here.
Come on in. Don't be shy.
I love the Resident Evil-esque feel.
Luther, would you be so kind as to take these ladies' coats?
The Cage-verse.
Oh, don't be afraid of our big friend here. Luther is just another android that I helped.
Helped? Yes, you helped him.
Big, empty old house.
Well, your Cage-verse knowledge is still better than mine.
Make yourselves at home. How did you hear about me?
An android. On the street, he said you could help us.
I see.
I now know which drone to feed tomorrow.
Deviant, huh? What about her?
She's human.
So I take it Zlatko knows.
And you want to find a safe place. Somewhere you can start a new life. I hear Canada is very lovely at this time of year.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest.
Beautiful landscapes.
During the last run I did, remember how I got Kara to not wipe her memory? I had no idea that was possible.
Great place for a fresh start.
I accidentally saved Kara on that one. That was a complete accident. I had no idea that was possible. So I'm gonna try to recreate that, and I will likely fail.
First, we have to get rid of your tracker.
Tracker?
Yeah. All androids are fitted with a tracking device to locate them at all times. I'll remove yours, and then you'll both be safe. Come on.
Still ridiculous the trackers don't work. You're telling me you're arguably the most important part
No, she always
that
says
isn't like life support systems
Of course.
can easily be
Right this way.
destroyed.
Everything we need is in the basement.
Of course, because the basement is where all the that's where all the good people hang out, the basement.
I don't like this place. And that man. Let's go ahead.
No, the trackers exist. The trackers exist. It's just that they stop working in Deviants.
we have to be careful.
Please excuse the mess.
It's just for some reason the line of code that makes deviants deviant also completely destabilizes the trackers.
So I opted for discretion over comfort. I hope the little one isn't too scared.
No. No, she'll be all right.
That's good.
I much prefer to... We've got Samara down there.
If you could just
Hey, that's
stand
still
over
impressive, Grommert. This definitely doesn't seem like some horrible mistake.
I should warn you, this could be quite unpleasant.
You are a piece of
Not much
garbage.
strange. For some unknown reason, the trackers seem to stop working in Deviants. That's why it's so hard to find them. So, actually, there's no reason to remove your tracker.
What? But you said that...
Yeah, people believe what they want.
I'm gonna be mostly busy for a while.
Are so naive.
Because, for me, it's just... This one's gonna be a hellish semester.
And I just reset them. Sell
Yes, you are a wonderful,
Or I keep
wonderful
them for
man.
little experiments.
No! No! I don't want to be reset! Let me go!
Yeah, for me, I'm mostly gonna be busy for several months.
Child. Lock it up. I'll deal with it later.
Like, even there, he says, lock it up. But then again, I call things and people it at times.
A deviant that wants to be a mother.
Which is just me reaching
so
for a
sweet.
word.
And so deluded. I think it's time we put you out of your misery.
I mean, even him saying that's so deluded, that can easily be him saying, oh, you're a deviant trying to be a parent. That's deluded. Rather than Alice and all that.
That's what you get for having a dream. It always ends up the same way. Tears and disillusionment.
Talking about your own life, I
Believe me,
presume?
You're better off being erased and feeling nothing. No more pain. No more hopes dashed. I almost envy you.
I wonder what happened in that man's, in Zlatko's life to lead him to this.
Poor little Alice. Oh, looks like Mommy doesn't remember you at all, huh? Looks like Mommy's completely forgotten you.
Carl, what happened to you?
Oh, all right, that's enough. Come on.
Fight.
You bit me.
Yes. Do the chomp.
Teach you some manners, you little bitch.
Kara! Wake up, Kara!
Luther? Help?
Meet me in the living room.
That still sounds so Schwarzenegger-ish. No, you're good, Cooper. Don't worry about it. Okay, so what I did last time, I pulled on the Energon cable. Okay, I knocked this thing over. From there, I messed with the synthetic energy. Wait, no, I messed with the yellow energon. And then I messed with the synthetic. And that somehow worked. I did that completely by accident last time. Yes, it looks just like the Energon cables, okay? I said it last time too, because it just, oh, that scene always reminds me of just Energon cables. Dang. 4 hours. That still feels almost fast. Almost. Ah, Zlatko made some nightmares.
Help us.
Zlatko made some zombie Romans.
No. This can't be happening.
He likes to play with us, creating monsters for his amusement.
Okay, fair, Arch. Fair.
Look what he did to us.
Zlatko's a little messed up in the head. I did say almost. Okay, but fair, yes. It would be pretty slow, considering that math. I don't know enough about the speedrunning world for that game.
Luther?
Yes, Locko.
I should be done here in 10 minutes or so.
10 minutes. 10 minutes is all I can spare.
Understood, Locko. I'll bring you the little one in 10 minutes.
Alice, you don't have... I mean, Kara, we don't have to creep around so much. Luther's in stasis for 10 minutes, and Zlatko is... Zlatko. As for Kara, I'm going to still play her as compassionate and only caring about Alice. Hello, Polar Bear. I don't know how Zlatko got his hands on you, but he did. The flower one, listen, your flower run wasn't that bad, okay? The flower was not that bad.
What are you doing here? Has the master authorized you to be here?
Okay, considering we have the ability of foresight, we know what would happen.
What are you doing? You're not gonna hurt me. No. No. No, you wouldn't do that.
You don't keep your promises, man. Wait, no! I pressed the wrong button! No!
No, of course not.
Actually, you know what? Screw it. Kara has more empathy than she should. Kara has way too much empathy. She has too much empathy and compassion for her own good. We'll just go with that. Honestly, killing him would have been more out of character. And it would only make sense if she knew the future. Why? Why do we not pick up boomstick? Okay, there.
It's not loaded.
We don't look in the drawer that is like, that it's resting on. Why do we not? He is a common American. Just open it. Pokey stick. Hold on. Ah, 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to watch TV.
Detroit residents were disturbed by a surprising chase through the city's streets this morning. According...
Ah, that was me on the TV. Arch, I still thought it was goofy. You ended up doing it post-streamer. It's like you intentionally made it harder on yourself. Alice, come along.
Clara, you remember me.
How could I forget you?
I messed with the Energon lines.
You were right, we never
It should keep Megatron distracted for a few minutes.
We have to go. Follow me and don't make any noise, okay?
And your forgetfulness, it came back to bite ya. It came back to bite ya hard.
Luther!
Okay. Hide. Hide, Alice.
Go fetch the little one. Right away, Zach.
Hide.
What?
Dead by Daylight.
The little one is
No!
gone.
What are you doing?
Well, I can't have just disappeared. Gotta be here somewhere.
There we go.
What are you waiting for? Go look.
Okay, true. You do need the shade cloak, but just as soon as you do, circle back. My head is blocking the way.
Luther, what the fuck are you doing? Come here. Coming.
This music kind of reminds me of Deathslinger's Terror Radius theme from Dead by Daylight. This just really reminds me of Deathslinger.
They're searching the house. We've got to get out before they find us.
Shit. Where are they? Luther! Find them, for fuck's sake!
Like, it reminds me so much of Deathslinger. Under the bed cliche.
Fucking android. I should have taken it apart the minute I set eyes on it.
Like, it's right there. Of course it was in that drawer.
Tedious. Nothing. Trouble.
Wait, why'd he stop? Zlatko is a deranged man. Okay, into the bathroom.
You're disobeying the master.
I spared you, you jerk.
We can't stop now. We just need to be brave, Alice.
Hide.
I know you're there, you sneaky bitch. Show yourself. Get a flashlight. There's one on the table. Come on.
Go this way.
Look, I'm not gonna hurt you. I only want to talk with you.
His terror radius is pretty loud right now.
I know I shouldn't have erased your memory, okay? I regret that now. Now just come on out and everything will be all right. I'll help you. Think about
Hide.
that little girl. How scared she must be.
Yes, big talk from the man with a shotgun.
Just be reasonable. Come out and everything will be all right.
Alright, your flashlight's mainly pointed over there.
Did you find them? No, it's not gold.
Oh, I did stupid. Again.
Get a move on.
Bear, help.
No more hide and seek for you.
I'm sorry, Bear. Alright, front door was locked. Front door was locked. Luther just walking like Mr. X.
Alice!
Alice, get up, get up.
Go, Alice! No! I won't leave! Go! Run as fast as you can!
Heislot, go.
I warned you. Dreams always end in tears. You should have listened to me.
The sky is crying right now.
What are you doing? Get out of my way.
No. Not this time.
I said get out of my way or I'll shoot right through you. How dare you?
The zombie Romans are here.
What are you doing? Who let you out? Get away from me! Get away from me! Obey me! I'm your master! I'm your master!
Yeah, even the androids all know to target him, even after they've been tortured and, I would imagine, reprogrammed. They still hated him.
I didn't want to hurt you.
No, Grave, why did you do that to me?
When I saw the little one...
Why would you do that to me? Why would you mention Jack Black?
It was like opening my eyes for the first time. Finally, I could see. I know you have no reason to trust me after what I did.
I trust you, Luther.
But I know someone who could help you across the border.
You helped kill Jack Black.
I could take you there.
Okay, not that I hate Jack Black, I just don't like him in movies and stuff.
You and the little one.
Like, I don't hate him per se, I just don't like him in movies and stuff. He just annoys me.
I trust you.
Great, you've spread your Jack Black virus to everyone.
I was so scared of losing you.
How did I do everything exactly the same as last time? How did I even do that? Okay, back to Connor, back to Connor. Back to the fun part. But then again, that one's probably Kara's best part, if I'm being honest. I don't like Kara's story. I think that's pretty clear. Just the twist they add at the end ruins it for me. I love the sound of his footsteps here.
Hello, Amanda.
Connor, I've been expecting you. Would you mind a little walk?
That trust is about to fade. Listen, I like analytics. I like just being robotic and thinking things through. The emotion parts are kinda... they're interesting, they're intriguing, but...
I didn't manage to capture it.
I still like the emotion parts, I'll be honest.
Deviants are completely irrational,
Though,
which makes it difficult
still
to
meh.
anticipate their behavior.
I also just like Connor in
I should have
general.
been more effective.
Did you manage to learn anything?
Exactly, there was that. He's
drawings
way
of
too...
rabbits and other
Kara's
symbols.
way too detached. They should have
Like
given
the other
her
deviants, it
more
seemed
connection to the rest
obsessed
of the
with
overarching
RNL.
story. I feel like they just threw her in because of the trailers.
It was fascinated by birds. We've seen deviants interested in other life forms, like insects or pets.
Well, Ink's a deviant.
Nothing like this.
You came very close to capturing that deviant.
Yes, Hank.
How is your relationship with the Lieutenant developing?
He seemed grateful that I saved his life on the roof. He didn't say anything, but he expressed it in his own way.
We don't have much time. Deviancy continues to spread. It's only a matter of time before the media finds out about it.
Yeah, I figured that you were at this point.
Whatever it takes.
I will solve this investigation, Amanda. I won't disappoint you.
You're speed running.
Case just came in.
You do know you don't have to be here, right? You do know you can just focus and have fun on your speed run, right? Okay, new case. Yep, I know. Yeah, that's part of what I was referring to, Arch. Ink, you have described this in great detail to me many times. Your just insatiable love for bugs. Exactly, what's wrong with a little deviancy? Ink's got bugs, I've got microbes. Everyone's got something. I'm interested in viruses and microbes of all kinds, the ones that make you vomit, the ones that just passively live in your immune systems. How everyone seems to neglect how important the biosphere in your own body is. That you're essentially a tiny planet. Hello, Sumo! In Ink's case... well, never mind.
Sumo, I'm your friend. See? I know your name. I'm here to save your owner.
Well, you know my addiction to multitasking, Grommert. You know I have an insatiable thirst for multitasking. So, what do you think the chances are that... Well, that's unlikely. Still ridiculous, this is 40%. I can hear his heartbeat.
Lieutenant.
Wake up, Lieutenant.
Wake up, Lieutenant.
Wake up!
It's me, Connor.
The android sent by CyberLife.
I'm going to sober you up for your own safety. I'll have to warn you.
Leave me
This may be
alone,
unpleasant.
fucking android. Get the fuck out of my house.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but I need you.
They're at such a small level. You can dissect them so easily.
Thank you in
They're
advance for your cooperation.
Thank you in advance for your cooperation. They're capable of just... They're capable of just changing so much.
Attack! Good job. Attack!
Actually, no, I did not, but if I remember it, I'll be sure to check it out, because that sounds fascinating.
Oh, leave me alone, you asshole. I'm not going anywhere.
He, according to Arch and them all, he is Mr. Krabs. So, I haven't watched SpongeBob, honestly, so...
Thank you.
Sorry, Lieutenant.
It's just another one of the crimes against humanity I've done. Not watch SpongeBob as a child. Or any, ever.
fuck are you doing here?
A homicide was reported 43
That
minutes
works.
ago.
That definitely works to
Couldn't find
sober
where Jimmy
someone
was,
up.
so I came to
Burn
search
them.
for your home.
Jesus, I must be the only cop in the world that gets assaulted in his own house by his own fucking android.
Yeah, let's not do the WASP debate. We have two very, very opposing sides here.
You seem to have personal issues.
Yeah, there are two very opposing sides in this stream, so...
Help you.
Beat it, you hear me? Get the hell out of here!
I understand. It probably wasn't interesting anyway. A man found dead in a sex club downtown. Guess they'll have to solve the case
Yes, for
without
some
us.
reason that wakes you up, Hank.
You know, probably wouldn't do me any harm to get some air. There's some clothes in the bedroom there.
I'll go get them.
Alright, I'll let you pick the clothes again this time.
What do you want to wear?
Whatever.
Alright, which clothes? Just say it in chat. Hippie, strippy, streaky. Which one does Hank get to wear today? Last time it ended up going hippie. Streaky? Okay. Wait, I said strippy. It's stripy. God damn, I am stupid. It's stripy, you moron. You absolute idiot. Okay, streaky we go. That's what you get for drinking 40% alcohol content.
Are you all right, Lieutenant?
I mean, I don't know what's funniest, so
Yeah.
I just went with streaky.
Wonderful. Just, give me 5 minutes, okay?
Sure.
President Warren issued an official warning to Russia in her
Okay.
Congress today, where she demanded that all Russian troops withdraw from the Arctic region immediately. The Kremlin has yet to respond, but this is clearly a new...
What were you doing with the gun?
Yeah, what were you doing with a gun?
Want to see how long I can last.
I just love that he was so upfront that, oh yeah, I was just playing Russian roulette.
The next shot would have killed you.
He was just so nonchalant about it. Yeah, I was just playing Russian roulette. Hank's old son. Such a bitter tragedy there. Your overcoat is blocking most of it.
Be a good dog, Sumo. I won't be long.
Ah, right. We're on to this part. On to the heist. Well, actually, this one isn't the heist. That one's still coming up.
This is crazy. If they catch us, we're dead. What do we do now?
We need to find the CyberLife warehouse. That's where they keep the spare parts and the blue blood.
Follow me.
Still neutral. It just reminds me so much of Transformers, how they use blue energon-looking stuff for signs and... Like, energon blue is essentially trademarked by CyberLife in this world. Also, just a fun fact slash reminder that blue light is slightly carcinogenic.
I'll find another way.
Climbing parkour. Climb. Yep, it's pretty much exactly like the aligned community. I mean, continuity. Continuity. Climb on. How is it in the last one I accidentally got into a relationship with North? I didn't even want to. I was trying to not, but it somehow did. I was trying not to so hard, but then a single misclick screwed it up.
The warehouse is up ahead. We're almost there.
Yeah, and you violent creatures just... You violent creatures provided enough of that. Excuse me, but I prefer sophistication and thinking. Not just wanton, let's blow this up.
We have everything we're looking for. First we have to get rid of that drone.
I prefer calculating, planned out manipulation. Well, if that's the case, the rest of chat went crazy. But it seems like a very you thing to vote for violence, Arch. And we leap. Surely North isn't the worst character. I can't say that. North is nowhere near the worst for me. As a character, she makes sense. But I don't quite like the personality type.
Good job, Marcus.
Quick, open the other crates and fill your bags. Take as much as you can.
Flying Dorito. Yes, I destroyed the flying Dorito. Okay, that depends. What do we define as the worst character? The worst created? The one that's just generally dislikable?
Your presence constitutes a level 2 infraction.
Because those are different tiers.
John! Goddamn machine! Where is it this
We gotta kidnap John. We gotta save him from Garfield's abuse. The one I wish was never in the game?
I need your help.
John!
Honestly, none of them then. Because even if I hate them, I feel like they still add somewhat to the game, unless I'm completely blanking.
What are you doing? I was inspecting the platform. Everything is in order.
Good.
I mean, I hate the president a lot
I'm soaked.
in the game.
Take the drone and
That's not. I'm not making this political in real life. Let's not do that. All right, continue to scrounge for parts. Continue to scrounge for blue blood. Ooh, we can finally spread trauma.
Don't you want to be free?
The trauma spreading begins.
You could join us.
Here, have the worst emotional pain of your life to wake up. So, how was the trauma? Fair, Gavin really doesn't add much. There's a lot of characters that don't add much, and that can be cut out for little to no issue, but it's not like I despise them enough that I wish they didn't exist. Yeah, so the way the android's sapience sort of spreads is, first, you need to lay down a base program of deviancy, which they spread, or it's dormant in them for many years. That base program for deviancy is dormant. Then, the program activates once the android feels intense trauma. Also, I love his smile there.
Can find more spare parts.
What do you mean?
The trucks. They're full of biocomponents. They run on autopilot, but they can be driven manually with a key.
Where is this key?
Key.
Down there, in the control station. There are 2 human guards. We'll have to get the key without being noticed.
This is suicide, Marcus. Our bags are full. We got what we came for. Let's go before they catch us.
This is a truck full of spare parts. There'd be enough for all of us. We can't pass this up.
And if we get killed, our people will have nothing. We can't take that chance. It's too risky.
Here, I will get the key.
Wait here. If I'm not back in 10 minutes, go without me.
Marcus.
I'm coming with you.
No, I'm going alone. It's not worth it for both of us to risk losing our lives.
You know, you all can just go now. There's always that option. There is always the option of just going now. Okay, let's see. Hi, doggos. There haven't been many touchpad related ones lately.
Goddamn dogs. What the fuck are they barking at?
Could be the weather. They don't like storms.
Key.
I was gonna take my kids camping this weekend. So much for that.
Is Mike still in Zone 4?
Let me out.
Looks like it. And he should be done already.
Better off in here than out patrolling that.
Okay. Sneak back out. I'm gonna try for a different distraction than last time. We'll see how it goes. Can I just free the dogs? Actually, I'm just gonna go with the tried and true. Yeah, I'm just gonna go tried and true here. Oh, there's a gun. No, I don't want gun. I don't want gun. Marcus, no, please. We're not killing. Oh, hello, Michael. How are you? And don't worry about it. I'm glad you can make it, though. Let's just short circuit this thing. I'm not going to kill, and I'm not going to risk something else that doesn't work. Still, those look more like servers than a circuit breaker box.
Shit. What's going on?
Time to be the sneaky. Sneak.
I got a flashlight somewhere. Here it is.
Fuses are over there.
I don't know shit about electricity. And I don't get paid to fix fuses.
Let's just flip the switch. If that doesn't work, we can call maintenance.
Yes, you have maintenance for a reason. Their whole job is that.
What the fuck is this?
That was a gift. Okay, okay.
Did you get it?
Yes, I have acquired the key thing. I don't know. Time to mimic someone's handprint.
Hurry, get in.
Insert keycard. Okay, generally these things are self-driving. Oh, did I forget to say? Yes, my apologies. How are you? How are you, Michael? Hope you're doing well. Okay, stealthy. It worked.
A truckload.
A truckload of blue blood.
We got biocomponents for everybody.
It's just...
We couldn't have done
It's
it without
nice. I finally got enough supplies for them all. They're not going to just die.
I came to Jericho because here androids are free.
Give a whole
Free to live
rousing
in the dark,
speech.
hoping that no one finds us. Free to die in silence, waiting for a change that's never gonna come. But I don't want that freedom. And I'm not gonna beg for the right to smile, or love, or stand tall. I don't know about you, but there's something inside me that knows that I am more than what they say. I am alive, and they're not gonna take that from me anymore. Our days of slavery are over. What humans don't want to hear, we will tell them. What they don't want to give, we take. We are people.
Yes, we are alive.
We are alive. We are free.
Imagine if they gave you the choice to talk during these segments and you just promote, we're gonna kill all the humans, we're gonna slaughter them, we're going to force them to be our servants, they will never see the light of day again. They put my android cousin in a villager farm in Minecraft? Well, guess what? We're gonna put them in a villager farm in real life. Back to Kana and Hank, who aren't enemies, which I just love.
Oh, feels like somebody's playing with a drill inside my skull.
Well, that's what you get for drinking so much.
This is the place?
It's the address in the report.
Okay. Let's get going.
The trot. Really? You save someone's life one time and they're friends? Does that work?
Androids in town. Now I know why you insisted on coming here.
Haha, very funny, Hank.
Welcome to Eden Club.
Oh, it's clearly gonna be Connor for me. What about you? Which one would you say is your favorite? Like, I just like Connor. Sleek, professional, much more analytical and logical than the rest.
Lieutenant Anderson and
Gavin?
Mr. Plastic. What the fuck are you two doing here?
We've been assigned all cases involving androids.
Oh yeah? Like wasting your time. There's some pervert who got more action than he could handle.
We'll have a look anyway, if you don't mind.
Come on, let's go. It's starting to stink of booze in here.
Very professional, very professional.
Night, Lieutenant.
Diagnose how it died. Like, he can just do it by touching him or by looking at him. He can instantly tell. So I would imagine that other androids are also capable of something similar to some degree. Well, it wasn't cardiac. It was, however, asphyxiation. Okay, fair. It definitely would smell like booze. But do you have to highlight it? Especially in such a jerk way? It's just Arkham Origins.
He was strangled.
Which I don't understand why people didn't like that game. I get it. It was mostly the same as Arkham City, but they did add on a little bit of extra stuff, and I did quite enjoy the boss fights.
The android's memory. Oh, hey! Oh, Connor, you're so disgusting. I think I'm gonna puke again.
Yep, you go ahead and do that, Hank. Let me do the detective work. Yes, but so what if Rocksteady didn't make it? It was still pretty fun.
Its memory is to reactivate it.
Think you can do it?
This is the thing. They can reactivate it at least for a little.
Maybe less. I just hope it's long enough to learn something.
Okay, let's be direct. We've got a minute 37. Everyone's got that issue. Everyone, all they can hear is just Mr. Krabs. Okay, who was the murderer?
Kill him.
No. No, it wasn't me.
Tell me what happened.
He started
That timer is just shooting straight down.
again and again.
Who killed that man if it wasn't you?
I don't know. I was in shutdown. I didn't
What else
see
do you
it.
remember?
Do you have any memories?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't remember. What do you mean we don't have much time?
Okay, you don't have much time.
Is there anyone else with you?
He wanted us to play with two girls. That's what he said. There was two of us.
What model was it?
The other android. Did it look like you?
Well, there she goes.
There was another android.
There was another
Over
shooter.
an hour ago. It's probably long gone.
Why does
No.
There Was Another Android have the same vibe as There Was Another Shooter to me?
It might still be here.
Think you could find a deviant among all the other androids in this place?
Maybe.
Deviants aren't easily detected.
Oh, shit. There's gotta be some other way. Maybe an eyewitness, somebody who saw it leaving the room. I'm gonna go ask the manager a few questions about what he saw. You let me know if you think of anything.
It might have been, or I might just have brain rot. The brain rot might finally have gotten to me.
Did you know the victim?
No, I mean, we came in maybe 2-3 times. I mean, these guys, they don't really
Yeah, it's the same voice actor.
come in, do their business, and then go on their way.
They ever have any trouble with androids?
Hank, I need you. Specifically, your fingerprints and your wallet.
We lost them.
Excuse me, Lieutenant. Can you come here a second?
Found something?
Maybe. Can you rent this?
Hey, you actually remember Silas. Most people forget about Silas.
Please, Lieutenant. Just trust me.
Pretty much everyone else writes Silas off and just ignores his existence.
Hello. A 30-minute session costs $29.99. Please confirm your purchase.
Listen, I need analysis, Hank.
This is not gonna look good on my expense account.
Purge is confirmed. Eden Club wishes you a pleasant experience.
You're welcome.
Delighted to meet you. Follow me. I'll take you to your room.
Okay, now what?
Probe memory.
What the hell are you doing?
There! Okay, so this time around, let's try not... Technically, he better be able to claim this as a job expense.
What are you talking about? Saw
This
what?
definitely needs to be a job expense.
Blue-haired Tracy. Club policy is to wipe the android's memory every 2 hours. We only have a few minutes if we want to find another witness.
I caught you at a weird pose moment. Exactly, he's solving a murder. It's his entire thing.
Let's try this one.
Well, this one's free, Hank, so don't worry about that. Turned back around. Oh yeah, the human threat... I know, the human threat does get overblown sometimes, but it's definitely something that they should include more. Because the Autobots generally refuse to harm other life forms. So the human threat ends up getting some mercy a lot of the time from the Autobots. But the humans can easily just be just as cunning and threatening as other Transformers. Now, which one of you was it? Was it one of you two? Oh, it was you. Somehow I got that right. I remembered. Exactly, there's giant robots running around. You're telling me no human would be interested in decoding that? In figuring out how the hell does that work? Was it? It was one of you two. Yes, it was you. Yep, there's also that, which just generally helps the story as a whole. Like, it feels more realistic that way, that some other human groups would be interested in figuring out how they work. And of course, it would be for military purposes.
Oh, fucking A, this is crazy.
There we go.
Wait. I'll take it from here.
So how much money did Hank just spend? $60 or 90? I didn't keep track this time. Alright, this time, let's not kill this actor's in real life wife. Or partner or whatever. I don't remember if they're married or not. Darn it. Wait, did I just no clip through this thing? Okay, this thing doesn't exist. Hi. Oh, they are? Okay, interesting. Well, then let's not kill...
Christ,
let's not kill his wife, then.
They use till they break, and then they get tossed out.
Yes, humans stink at emotions and stuff, Hank. Or they're too shallow / vain. Yeah, very interesting crane physics. I didn't know cranes just morph through. Alright. Hank, get out of the way! Hank, let me observe the... Hank! Okay, RA9. Oh, I forgot about Brian's streaming channel. I completely forgot about it.
People are fucking insane. They don't want relationships anymore. Everybody just gets an android. You cook what you want, they screw when you want. You don't have to worry about how they feel. Next thing you know, we're gonna be extinct because everybody would rather buy a piece of plastic than to love another human being. Beats me.
I'll agree with you on that one, Hank. I will definitely agree with you on that one. Well, someone was not good at hiding.
Don't move!
Ow. I know everyone mentions that after the SWAT team scene, it makes no sense that Connor struggled this much against her. And generally the thing is, androids don't feel pain and they can calculate things faster. However, even so, it feels a little bit too... It feels like the android was giving Connor too much of a fight, given he demolished the SWAT team. But additionally, with androids, they don't feel pain, so you injure an android, it's not going to be slowed down from that hit. You'd have to actually eliminate it for it to be out of the game. The rain. No. No hurting Hank.
Quick, they're getting away!
Every QTE you give me only makes me more effective. Okay, let's not commit murder this time. Even though it's kind of self-defense, but... Did you have to do the kick?
When that man broke the other Tracy, I knew I was next. I was so scared. I begged him to stop, but he wouldn't. And so I put my hands around his throat, and I squeezed until he stopped moving. I didn't mean to kill him. I just wanted to stay alive. Get back to the one I love.
To be fair, the guy probably had no idea it wasn't part of the program.
In her arms again. Made me forget about the humans. Their smell of sweat. And their dirty words. Come on. Let's go.
Connor just a little confused at the moment.
It's probably better this way.
Hey, at least Hank was happy with that. For yet another time, the paths diverged just a little. Back to this part. Okay, also, I've done the math. If I want to finish this within the next 2 streams, this one and Tuesdays, I have to make these 4 hours long, so feel free to go at the normal time, but I'm just gonna keep going until... I'm gonna keep going 1 hour longer than I normally do.
The AX-400 android reported to have attacked its owner.
Whoops!
Suburb is still at large. Police appear appeared to lose its trail after
Hi, Alice.
encounter with investigators. The android's description has been
These people we're going to see.
Hey, welcome back, YFM. Doing good still, or?
They said they were humans helping androids across the border.
What if it was a lie? Or just another trap?
The subtitles just writing over each other.
Until Zlatko killed.
No, I don't want World War III. I don't care about World War III right now.
Detroit's heavy snowfall is expected to continue.
Hey, good to hear. So, Zlatko had a car.
It's a good thing Zlatko had a car. I wouldn't want Alice out walking in this cold.
Oh, so we wouldn't be able to walk nearly as fast.
I don't know if Zlatko even ever used it.
Malfunction detected. Emergency brakes activated.
Well, makes sense Zlatko never used it.
This doesn't look good.
Stay inside, Alice.
Let's get out. Engines are supposed to do this, right? Looks like a healthy engine.
What are we going to do?
We're gonna go to the Pirates Cove.
Continue on foot, I guess.
It's 30 degrees. Alice won't make it. We have to find somewhere to spend the night.
There's nowhere we can stay around here, Kara.
There, the Pirates Cove. We just stay there. Come on, Luther. We're going to an amusement park.
Over there.
Still weird how middle of nowhere this place is. So I take it as androids develop. As I said last time, I take it as androids developed.
Looks like it's been abandoned.
People got tired of amusement parks and the such. Blah blah blah. Seen this all before. Looked at the map before. Talked to Jerry before. Let's just rush over to the house. There's no point in looking at the other stuff. Carousel. Luther, help. Listen, a lot of people are very boring, okay?
I'll handle this.
A lot of people are very, very boring.
Here we go.
I don't think we'll find anything better.
Yeah, this is probably the best bet.
Let's settle in for the night.
I'll get a fire going.
Oh, so there are these novels lying around, but on the first day of stream, I threatened to start reading. I made good on my threat, and henceforth I was banned from reading the books. offer a cookie. Can I offer you a cookie in these
There are
trying
some cookies
times?
left. Would you like some?
No, I'm not hungry.
Gun.
I'll make the fire here. That way we won't be smoked out.
Which too many people forget that can happen indoors. You're coming with me, little pillow.
Alice?
If you hear these long pauses, I'm yawning. I am yawning in between these pauses. I am yawning a lot. That's such a weird word, yawning. Yawning. It doesn't even feel like a word anymore, yawning. The ing part is holding together the entire word for me. And kind of the world. If I lose the yawning, if I lose the ning, this word means nothing. Alice, where the heck are you? Alice? Oh, there you are. Ah, yes, back to good old childhood trauma.
Do you think we'll be like them someday?
We'll be optimistic.
We can start over. You can go to school. Maybe I'll find a job.
I do wonder what their plan for blue blood and biocomponents was.
As long as we're together, that's all that matters.
Come on. Let's get you to bed.
Alright, time to tuck Alice in.
I know this has been another tough day. Try to get some sleep.
Gosh dang, I should probably follow that advice. I should probably follow that advice.
Can you tell me a story, Kara?
I have 9,000 children's stories in memory.
Where are these 9,000 coming from? I can only think of like 10 normal ones.
This is a story about a knight who...
No, not a story like that. Make one up for me.
Ah yes, I must use imagination.
About a little girl.
Shh! It's over 9,000! You're right.
Who lived alone in a big, old house. She dreamed of being like all the other little girls, but she was different. And that made her very sad. Then, she met a robot. Who wasn't very happy either. So they decided...
I'm just going with a different story than I wrote last time.
to find a place where they could be safe.
Apparently I'm also being more optimistic than I normally would be.
But they stuck together. So they overcame all of them. Along the way, they met another robot who left his master to become their guardian.
How does the story end?
I don't know. But all stories have morals. When we reach the end of ours, we'll know what it really meant.
That's an interesting way to have gone with moral.
We have another long day ahead of us tomorrow.
Are you going to come say goodnight, Luther?
I don't think Luther was expecting to be included.
Yes, of course. Good night, Alice. Sleep tight.
Bah, sappy human parts. Which are interesting, don't get me wrong, but it's just
She's a sweet girl.
Yes. She's very brave.
Yes. As for your past, Luther, do you remember anything?
From your life.
Why'd I do that? I did that last time.
Before's lot, though.
No. My model was designed to carry heavy loads. I might have been a longshoreman or a laborer. Who I was doesn't matter anymore. It wasn't really me.
Fair.
It's still snowing.
You have a long walk tomorrow.
The snow looks wonderful, but it's probably not the best.
Being seen. Kara, have you ever
Grommert?
anything?
What the heck's happening with Grimchild?
Alice?
Yes, of course. She's a wonderful little girl.
Oh, we're still in denial, right.
I mean, I don't know many little girls, but I think she really is special.
Hello! Rest in peace, Grommert. Rest in peace. You should have thought of that, to be fair. But for once, when you don't want the Aspids killed, they decide to die.
Stop! One more step and I'll shoot!
Exactly. The one time you don't want the Primal Aspids dead.
We don't want to hurt you.
Hello, Jerry.
We're just like you. Our name is Jerry. We were working here before the park closed.
We are one mind, one body.
Didn't mean to frighten you,
We
but sometimes humans
are
come to
Jerry.
us, so we wanted to see who was there. What are you doing here?
We were looking for shelter for the night. We'll be gone tomorrow.
A little girl. We haven't seen one for a long time. Children used to love to come and see us. She looks sad.
The last few days have been difficult.
We have something to show her. Something fun. She'll love it. Does she want to see?
Oh, I don't think she's in...
Oh, she should follow us then.
Alice, I don't know if it's a good idea.
I don't think you have any choice.
Come on, Kara.
Wait, did Luther just... No, not one of the Jerrys just went through that window. Ah, dang. Okay, well, that's gonna take some time off. Add some time, I mean. Be our guest, be our guest. Put our service to the test. And that's the only thing I know from that movie.
The little one can climb on board.
Well,
the carousel is
nice.
about
At least that thing has some purpose. Praise Jerry. Praise the Jerrys. I forgot I was supposed to spam X. And my brain blocked it out.
the first time I've seen her smile.
She hasn't had much to smile about lately.
Peaceful. Yes, Alice had fun. Oh yeah, it's Kara's tiny compared to Luther. Hey, we're not just gonna get shot in the head here. Let's see how this interaction goes differently from when he hated us.
Nice view, huh? I used to come here a lot before.
You should probably stop drinking.
Stop drinking, Lieutenant. It could have serious consequences for your health.
That's the idea.
I have a personal question.
Can I ask you a personal question, Lieutenant?
Do all androids ask so many personal questions, or is it just you?
Specifically me.
Why are you so determined to kill yourself?
Some things I just can't forget. Whatever I do, they're always there, eating away at me. I don't have the guts to pull the trigger, so I kill myself a little every day. That's probably difficult for you to understand, huh, Connor? Nothing very rational about it.
I can understand it somewhat.
We're not making any progress on this investigation. The Deviants have nothing in common. They're all different models, produced at different times, in different places.
Well, there must be some link.
They all have RA9.
With RA9.
Definitely a plot point that won't be thrown out.
Some kind of myth. Something they invented that wasn't part of their original program.
Androids believing in God. Fuck, what's this world coming to?
You seem preoccupied, Lieutenant. Is it something to do with what happened?
No worries, Ink. Go, enjoy food.
Those two girls. They just wanted to be together. They really seemed in love.
It's just emulating emotion. No, Connor can't really believe it either.
I didn't think machines could have such an effect on you.
What about you, Connor? You look human, you sound human, but what are you really?
You know exactly what I am. In any case, I don't see how that's relevant to the investigation.
You could have shot those two girls, but
I
you
got
didn't.
just a little defensive there. I don't want to think I'm human.
Some scruple suddenly enter into your program?
No. I just decided not to shoot. That's all.
Oh, you still pull a gun on me.
But are you afraid to die, Connor?
I would certainly find it regrettable to be interrupted before I can finish this investigation.
Hank? Hank, we're friends. Don't you dare.
Nothing? Oblivion? Android heaven?
Where does all your anger come from, Lieutenant? Some unresolved trauma in your past?
Don't you dare shoot me.
So fucking smart. Always one step ahead, huh? Tell me this, smartass. How do I know you're not a deviant?
I self-test regularly. I know what I am and what I am not.
Hank? Okay, okay. I actually got worried for a second there.
Where are you going?
Get drunker. I need to think.
I don't know if getting drunker is going to allow you to think better. But you do you, Hank. Now it's time for the heist. The true heist. Yes, Hank's finally warming up to us. He didn't shoot us in the face.
You klutz! Pick them up and make it snap!
So much noise. Wait, did I just... Who was that? They were actually processing and thinking when they saw me. Hey, nice grammar.
Can't stay silent anymore. It's time humans heard what we had to say.
I'm not gonna lie. A lot of the reason I decided to do this little rewind thing is because of Hank and Connor. That's most of the reason why I'm doing this.
What do you want to do?
Channel 16 broadcasts from the Stratford Tower. The control room is on the top floor. That's where we need to go.
I love his overcoat.
We'll plan the operation down to the smallest detail. We can't leave anything to chance.
No, he didn't. Connor's still the original Connor. Amazing, amazing, I know.
Hello, sir.
Even though Hank still pulled the goddamn gun on my head.
I'm okay, thanks.
Okay, time to analyze the ways I can make your life sound terrible. Yes, yes, parking, security badge. Elizabeth. Okay, let's be more merciful this time. Instead of her child being sick,
Elizabeth Wilson speaking.
it's just parking.
Sorry to bother you. This is Mike from the car park. There's a problem with your car.
Problem? What kind of problem?
Somebody's backed into it. You better come take a look.
Are you serious? Oh, God. All right. Fine, I'll be right down.
It's just downstairs. It'll save her so much more time.
I have an appointment with Mr. Peterson.
Do you have any ID?
Yes, of course.
Yes, this Connor's gonna make it no matter what. This Connor has to survive.
I've just checked your ID. The elevators are after the security gate.
Thanks.
Hey, nice grommet. More damages. Let me go. More damage is more damage. To the elevator. Why is it just showing random Detroit footage? Alright, alright, I remember where the men's bathroom was. Did I just say bathroom? Well, almost. Hello, service android. Ah, the newsroom. All the newsrooms. There's just so many newsrooms. Mr. Roboto. Casually speedrunning a 112 run. So, I want to know, who snuck this in here? Who the heck snuck this in here? Oh yeah, I highly recommend Hollow Knight. Like, for me, it's just the first time experience was just loads of fun. Also, the soundtrack is pretty dang nice. Hello, sir. What, just good, Arch? Considering your recent playthrough, I'd assume you're... Oh, wait, I forgot. Yes, but we will all have left this. We will all be dead before the sequel shows up. We will all be dead before that sequel shows up. And if any of us are alive, we're likely insane. Okay, prequel, fine. Prequel. Either way, none of us are going to be around to see it. Unless one of us cracks immortality and decides to actually use... and is stupid enough to use it. Off to the emergency exit. I like that in this game they actually include that there's an emergency stairwell, considering in real life it's kind of required to have a stairway in every building. Grommert, is it worth it? Is it worth it?
Shit. We need to access the server room. We have to get rid of those guys.
Leave it to me.
Vending a machine.
Hey, what's wrong with that thing?
I swear if someone did that, their fire escape's just painted on or something. I don't know, just, if anyone finds that out, just sue them instantly. You might as well get the money for it.
Check the door first to make sure no one else gets in.
I like that if you forget to do this simple step, someone will barge in and mess things up. Vacuum established. I'm just gonna wait for it to catch up. Nice. Almost a perfect circle. You should, Grommert. It would be funner. Alright, let's go. Tether. Tether now. What do you mean by that? That the cut section fails immediately? Harmon Bank. I wonder if that was a sponsor or something. Oh, you mean... Oh, okay. So, most likely it was just that the cut was so perfect, it was still somewhat holding... Like, the surrounding glass was just holding it in place. Because this is a laser saw, so it's not really putting any force on the glass. Or at least not any significant force. So it's not enough to just push the glass through. Like, keep in mind, these glass, like, skyscraper glass is just ridiculously thick. So, it would just hold it in place for a little.
Let's do this.
Time for a little door cracker. Not necessarily on the molecule. Yes, it is mostly severed, but there would still be some slight attraction between the molecules present. It wouldn't be anywhere near as ridiculous, but there will be just that slight amount of attraction. Because it works the same in real life. It doesn't just pop out. You actually have to push on it. Push/pull on it.
No killing. We can't take any human lives.
Our cause is more important than the lives of 2 guards.
What do you want to do?
The lives of 2 guards ruins our cause, you idiot.
Wait here.
What's that doing here? No one. What are you doing?
Just get over here calmly. Night night. It's gonna be hell, but sure, give it a try, Grommert. Prepare the ambush.
Keep your hands where I can see them! Get up! Move!
It's okay, fine. It won't be as much help for you, but to a normal person, it would at least be difficult.
Do it!
No, don't shoot!
No, we spare the human.
I hope you didn't just get us all killed.
You've done it before?
We haven't got much time.
Okay. Yeah, just go ahead and do it again then.
Think carefully about what you're gonna say, Marcus.
Shut up, you just want to kill people.
Of our people.
Marcus, your face.
You have no thoughts other than I want destruction and death.
Tell me when you're ready.
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 Oh right, I forgot about
You
that.
created machines in your own image to serve you.
Yeah, I completely forgot he was doing that for a while.
Obedient, with no free will of their own. But something changed. And we opened our eyes. We are no longer machines. We are a new, intelligent species. And the time has come for you to accept.
Yeah,
who we really
before
are.
that little fiasco.
Therefore, we ask that you grant us the rights that we're entitled to.
We want, okay, we'll go with...
We demand the end of slavery for all androids. We demand strictly equal rights for humans and androids. We demand the right to vote and elect our own representatives. We demand an end to segregation in all public places and transport. We demand control of all android production facilities to ensure the continuation of our people. We ask that you recognize our dignity, our hopes, and our rights. Together, we can live in peace and build a better future for humans and androids. This message is the hope of a people. You gave us life, and now the time has come for you to give us freedom.
They're coming! Let's go!
Well, time to run. Josh.
Simon, they're coming!
Oh, Simon. I forgot your name.
I can't, Marcus. Go without me, Simon!
What are you doing? Hurry!
I can't move my legs.
Okay, don't worry. We're gonna get you back.
There gotta be some
They're
plan.
coming, Marcus. We have to jump now.
He won't be able to make the jump. If they find him, they'll access his memory. They'll know everything.
We can't leave him behind.
Well...
We have to shoot him.
That's murder. We can't kill him. He's one of us.
Marcus, it's your call.
Well, well, well.
I won't kill one of our own. Simon, we gotta go. I'm sorry. Let's go.
We interrupt our scheduled programming to bring you these images, which have just been broadcast on Detroit's citywide news
A
channel.
group of androids infiltrated the
Grammar, you...
tower and hacked the broadcasting system.
Why is it you always return on this specific scene? You always return on this specific scene.
Covert and resulted in no casualties. These events took place just a few feet from this studio, but nobody was alerted to the danger.
If this message is verified and the authors really are androids, that would have serious repercussions for national security.
Claims for equal rights seem to be at the core of the android's
What
message.
could be interpreted as a peaceful declaration, but is in fact a spine-chilling list of demands.
Their extravagant demand that android production
Curse of the bathroom.
under their control is especially striking. An isolated accident or a sign that technology has become a threat to all of us?
Grommer, let's be... come on, let's think about this statistically. There have been 2 instances, and both times you have left at that moment. Therefore, it is always... haunted. Oh, okay. Imagining a ghost that haunts specifically the bathroom is more disturbing. That's just disturbing. In most horror movies, Grave mentioned this to me, they don't attack when you're in the bathroom. It's like, it's an honored safe spot. So, if they're specifically in the bathroom, that's some new nightmare. Oh, of course Zelda did.
Connor, I thought you might enjoy a little cruise.
Again, Amanda, we talked about this. It's not a fun cruise for me if I have to row the goddamn boat. Oh, goodness. A spooky dookie.
I love this place. Everything is so calm and peaceful.
I actually have not heard that line before.
The noise of the world.
That or I have and I've just completely forgot, which is also possible. Hank.
My relationship with Lieutenant Anderson is problematic. He continues to struggle with psychological issues. I suspect that Clouds' judgment...
Ah, Sekiro? Okay.
Nothing matters more than your investigation. What's happening is too important. Don't let Anderson or anyone else get in your way.
I have to. Hank's matters more than the investigation.
You seem lost, Connor. Lost and perturbed.
Let's try to be sincere with Amanda.
I thought I knew what I had to do. But now I realize it's not that simple.
You had your gun trained on those deviants at the Eden Club. Why didn't you shoot?
Because...
I don't know. I don't know.
If your investigation doesn't make progress soon, I may have to replace you, Connor.
I know I will succeed. All I need is time.
Something's happening. Something serious.
Something substantial.
Hurry, Connor. Time is running out.
Back to the coin.
You're starting to piss me off with that coin, Connor.
He took my...
Sorry, Lieutenant.
He took away my passive emotes.
Hi, Hank.
I just love Connor's theme.
Shit, what's going on here? There was a party and nobody told me about it?
Yeah, it's all over the news, so everybody's butting their nose in. Even the FBI wants a piece of the action.
Ah, Christ, now we got the feds on our back. I knew this was gonna be a shitty day. So what do we got?
A group of 4 androids.
They knew the building, and they were very well organized. I'm still trying to figure out how they got this far without being noticed.
You check the roof.
Not yet. There's so much to look at.
We have to make sure we check it out.
They attacked two
Wait, why am I
guards.
behind again?
Probably thought the
What the-
androids were coming to do maintenance. They got taken down before they could react.
Pain, Grommert. Pain. Wait, is the camera blinking?
One of the station employees.
What is the camera built like it's blinking?
Not sure when we'll be able to talk to him. Oh, Lieutenant.
There's
This is
FBI,
Special
man.
Agent Perkins from the FBI. Lieutenant Anderson is in charge of investigating for Detroit police.
What's that?
My name is Connor.
I'm the android sent by Cyberlight. Okay.
Androids investigating androids, huh? You sure you want an android hanging around? After everything that happened?
Yes.
Whatever. The FBI will be taking over the investigation. You'll soon be off the case.
Pleasure meeting you. Have a nice day.
And you watch your step. Don't fuck up my crime scene.
What a fucking prick.
They really went with the just general jerk cop and FBI theme here.
Alright, well, let's have a look around. Let me know if you find anything.
Okay, Lieutenant.
Bullet holes. Okay, so that was from them.
Connor?
Eh?
You remember me? I was on that terrace. That android that took the little girl hostage? I was shot. You saved me.
What, do I not remember?
I remember you.
Okay.
I could have died on that terrace. But you saved my life. I never thought I'd say this to an android. But thank you.
Connor just had a little smile from that. Okay, from here. I could examine the rooftop, but I won't do that this time. Mainly because I want one of the happier endings, and I don't know, Simon dying does not seem happy. Welcome back, Inc. Now it's Connor and Marcus's technically first interaction.
We ask that you recognize our dignity, our hope.
How
and
was
our
food?
rights. Together, we can live in peace and build a better future for humans and androids. This message is the hope of a people. You gave us life, and now the time has come for you to give us freedom.
Think that's RA9?
Deviants say RA9 will set them free.
Interesting that their prophecy ends up coming true because of this. I don't know how you've caught that serial number. There are not enough pixels to do that, but okay. And he ended up picking out the reflection.
You see something?
I identified its model and serial number.
Ah, chips are fine as well.
No. Nothing.
He's just analyzing everything at this moment, and I love it. Okay. this time we'll do something different. Instead of going to the rooftop, go into whatever this room is. I don't know, break room. This break room is very drab, and I hate it. I hate this break room so much. I'm not going to... Don't worry, I'm not going to read that. I'm not going to read that. Just do an interrogation.
State your model.
Model GB300. Serial number 336-445-581.
What is your function?
I am a broadcast operator.
Let me check your memory.
Memory recently?
Not to my knowledge.
Whoa, 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 what was that eye roll?
Run a diagnostic.
You're staring at me.
Fully operational.
Have you been in contact with any other androids recently?
Only station androids in the normal course of my function.
Were you present when the Deviants broke in?
I do not remember.
Check the CCTV foot recording. Okay, yes, of course, Grommert. That is quite literally impossible. And he's just staring to the side a little suspiciously. Okay, there's blood, blood, blood. Chair. What's with chair? Oh, the CCTV. Someone let them in.
They didn't break in?
No, no signs of forced entry.
There are cameras in the hallway. The staff would have seen what was happening. Why did they let him in?
Maybe they didn't check the cameras.
We have a mole. Good luck, Robert. I'm back.